Hello, Sagittarius. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm back to do a romance and finance reading. I released the general readings for the month of May, and if you haven't had an opportunity to take a look at those, please check those out, okay? I want to thank you guys so much for your support. For those of you who know me and are returning, thank you so much for your support. If you're brand new to my channel, welcome, and I hope that you find something that helps you in some way in this reading. Okay? Sagittarius, we're going to go ahead and get you started. Please, before we go any further, go ahead and like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. It helps you to find my YouTube channel faster. It helps me to be found faster. Okay? So it helps. I would greatly appreciate it if you do it. For those of you who have inquired in the past about my life coaching services, it is being released in June, okay? So we're going to get that underway in June. And actually, for the readings moving forward, we're shifting the focus to what next. Oftentimes, people get readings, they get intuitive readings from various people, various readers, and they find out the information that they need, they get the clarity that they need. But then it's like, okay, what do you do now that you've discovered information? What do you do now that you got the clarity that you've been for something that you've been looking for, or you discover things that you didn't know, things that you may need to clear up, things that you need to work on about different circumstances in your life. So moving forward, we are focusing on the what next, not the what now. Okay, well, what now? What's going on? What's happening? We're focusing on the what next. What follows? Where do we go from here? What do we do? How do I change? How do I get some results in my life that I'm seeking? How? Okay. I said a prayer and I meditated before I started shuffling, before I started your reading, so I feel really connected to you guys. Spirit, give me 3 cards for Sagittarius romance, their love life. 3 cards. How many is this? 4 swords, 3 of pentacles. Okay. Spirit, give me one more. What? 10 of wands. Okay. All right. Let's work with this and see what we've got. 9 of wands. Oh, you've got a little tough energy here, Sagittarius, but it's okay. It's okay. Because the focus is not on the what's happening, what the situation is about. The focus is on what next. Where do we go from here? What do we do from here? How do we take action? How do we proceed? How do we transform? Okay? So please don't get nervous. This is just something that needs to be cleared up and worked on. You know? And it can be done. It's up to you. I know quite a few people know these cards and they know what they mean. And they may feel a little like, uh-oh. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius finances? Finances and career. What messages do we have from heaven? All right. Spirit, give me 3 cards. 3 cards. Please share with me your messages so that I can help Sagittarius. 2 of Swords, Queen of Swords, and you got 2 here. Okay. You've got the 10 of Chalices, that's 10 of Cups, and 8 of Pentacles. Very nice, very nice. And you have the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. Oh my goodness. Okay. We're going to leave these right here. Some of you have been resting, okay, during this period that we've been going through with the pandemic and the quarantine. So you've kind of been laying back in the cut, resting, trying to deal with some situations in your love life, or it could be you as a single person, or as I'm getting like a single mom for somebody, and you've been trying to work out the kinks in a situation, trying to work out some stress, trying to work out a lot of burdens, tremendous ups and downs, trying to carry the load on your back. Somebody's trying to carry the load on their back and want cooperation from their mate or their spouse, significant other. Someone's upset because their spouse or their significant other haven't noticed them carrying everything or trying to carry on like the burdens of a situation. Somebody, or maybe there's something that you've been doing in your relationship. Someone has noticed and they're like, you know what? You're resting, you're on your back. Someone's been sick on their back. You're resting, you on your back. Let me lighten the load. Let me try to take some of this load on, and maybe the two of you, taking your parts. Because there's like cooperation, there's working together here. Somebody's in a situation where the other one or somebody around them, because they've intercepted to try to help, their help is like it feels like making it worse or making it harder, because it feels like somebody doesn't understand something, doesn't understand how something works, doesn't understand what makes you move, or how to help in the situation. It's like somebody's giving their input or their help, but they're not really aware that that's not how it should be done to make the best of a situation. Sort of like if you're baking a cake, okay, and you're missing some ingredients. So you're kind of stuck. You're in the middle of baking a cake, but you need eggs, right? And then the other person, so it's like doggone it, I don't have the eggs that I need to make this cake, to finish making the cake batter. And then then the significant other or the spouse says, you know what? I have an idea. I'll take care of it. I'll do it. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Don't stress yourself. I got it. And they come back with cheese because they either didn't know to get eggs, or there's like a differences in communication, or their way of doing something doesn't mesh with yours, and they would say, well, I thought, we try something new and make cheesecake. And this is odd because I don't know why I'm explaining it this way. This is odd to me to explain it this way. So it causes stress. Someone's helping hand causes stress, makes matters worse. It exposes stress. That's what I'm getting for someone. Now, this is also what I'm getting. There's a collaboration here of maybe the two of you in a situation, sitting around discussing. You're taking a rest period and you're having a discussion about what to do next, how to work out a situation. And the more you talk, or the more you try to work together, brings about a lot of stress, a lot of burdens. It's making something harder than it should be. Or it is exposing the difficulties in a relationship from this collaboration, from you guys sitting around talking about it, resting and talking about it, collaborating. Then you get up and do some work, actually work on it, and it exposes the stress in a relationship, the differences, or creates differences. Hidden energy on the bottom. It makes you defensive. It makes you defensive. It makes you want to fight back, or makes you tired of fighting about something. It causes flashbacks of trauma or some kind of drama that you've gone through. Somebody's going through some trauma in their lives. A lot of trauma. But they try to keep it to themselves. That's why it's on the bottom. They don't want their past traumas to interfere with their current love life. So it's like, trying to work on this anyway. You don't want to reveal too much of this because you don't want to bring baggage into your current love life. Now, for those of you who are single and don't have this may be some baggage that you're carrying around, which is why you have difficulties in your love life. Sorry about that. Conflict. Somebody's helping, somebody's talking, somebody's trying to work some things out. Well, let's try to work together. Let's collaborate. Let's sit down and discuss these things, and let's work together to make it happen. But because things aren't transparent, they're hidden, you're holding back, it causes a lot of stress. Or it will cause a lot of stress if you're not with anybody. This is something that you could have gone through in the past. Maybe you're not with this person now, or this could have been like an ongoing theme in your relationships. Remember, please, don't get caught up, because remember, we're doing something different. Don't get caught up in the what's happening. Let's focus on the what next. Okay? What next? Where do we go from here? Where do you go from here? How do you clean this up and make things better so that you can move forward and progress forward? You don't want to get caught up right here. Please don't get stuck, you guys. This reading is going to resonate for somebody, but it's not going to resonate for everybody. Okay? I just want to make that clear. I don't want you to get caught up on this. If it doesn't resonate, it's not your story, and it's quite all right, and you may not want this to be your story. So don't get caught up on it, all right, you guys? All right. All right, Sagittarius. Now, we're going to come back. We're going to clarify a few things here. Now, with the finances, underlying energy, hidden energy, something that's not apparent. Strength card. You've got an incredible hidden strength beneath you that nobody really knows about, that you're not letting come to surface, that you're hiding it. You're hiding it, and now is not a good time to hide. Don't hide this strength. Don't keep this under wraps. Don't suppress this, Sagittarius. Let this out. This needs to be up front. Don't concern yourself with other people seeing your strength and maybe taking your strength for a weakness, which is why you hide it. And this is what I'm getting for somebody. Somebody feels that way. You know, every time I show my strength, somebody takes it for a weakness. Somebody takes my kindness. Somebody takes my heart for a weakness. Someone takes advantage of my heart. Someone takes advantage of my help. Someone takes advantage of my leadership, my strength, my courage. And they ride off of it. They ride on this. They capitalize on it. This is what I'm hearing for somebody. They capitalize on my strength. So I got to kind of pull back and not show it as much. Somebody saying, here, you go out front. I don't know what that means. Here, you go out front. You do it. You go out front. You be brave. You do it. You go ahead. You go ahead. I'm just going to watch you. You know, it's your turn. It's your turn. You do it. All right. That's what I got for somebody. Two of Swords, Queen of Swords, 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. Somebody's been talking to someone about their endeavors. Maybe you have confronted someone. It could be in the workplace, it could be in business, it could be the potential of something pertaining to your finances, career, or business. You know, your job. And that person may be consulting with you legally, or talking to you about business, or trying to get you to see your value and worth, the strength that you have, the leadership that you have. But you don't want to see it. You're not ready to see it. You're in denial. No, I don't really think that way, or I'm not ready to do this, or I don't really see it that way. Somebody's lacking confidence, you know. It's beneath you. You're stronger than you think you are. And I feel like somebody's trying to get you to see this, but you're no, I don't want to do that. No, I'm not ready, or whatever. I don't really see it. Really, you see that? You think that way? Hold on one moment, please. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm back. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, Sagittarius, there's a discussion going on here, and you're in denial. Don't want to deal with it yet. They're trying to talk to you about something. Now, I feel like they're trying to talk to you about a wedding, maybe becoming a wedding planner, or something where you can help others plan in some way. Maybe even counsel with other people who are married or who are preparing to get married, and you creating some kind of work with that business endeavor, or even in the workplace or whatever. That's what this feels like. Or maybe you joining partnership with this person about something that you can create with your hands, something that you can do creatively with your hands. Arts, crafts, getting your hands dirty. Maybe this is a partnership with this person. They're like, come on, Sagittarius, let's talk about it. Oh, we can do this together. We can join in this partnership. It'll be ultimate. This is something you and I both love doing and we enjoy. Why not? We're both good at this. We both enjoy it. We both like it. We both feel spirit-led to do this. We're already intelligent. You know, we got what it takes. Why not do what we enjoy together and create? You know, we both roll up our sleeves and create work, you know, this can create more jobs for people or something. Somebody has a business. This might be a business proposition. Come on, Sagittarius. Why not? You've got what it takes. You're a leader. I know you got leadership abilities. You're fast, you know, you're very energetic. People are drawn to you. People like your energy. You know? People like you, you know, you're courageous. People like that about you. Come on, take a chance. Don't hide these attributes. We can build more together. For someone, this is legal matters pertaining to marriage, and you working on it. A discussion about this. You don't want to deal with something yet, and you feel like it's something that needs to be worked on. You may be talking to somebody, consulting with someone. Getting the truth, getting some enlightenment. There's a part of you that's been hurt in the past, maybe bamboozled when it comes to business, or even bamboozled when it comes to marriage or something. So you're like, I don't know if I want to sign a contract, because a marriage is a contract too. It is a union, you know. It is, at the end of the day, it is a legal union, and it affects the finances. I gotta think about this, man. I'm not ready to deal with this stuff yet. Let me work this out. Let me think about it. Let me try to work this out. That's what I'm getting for somebody. All right. Spirit, why is the Ten of Wands here for Sagittarius? Sagittarius, don't focus on the what happened. What is this? What is? What am I looking at? What am I seeing? What is she talking about? What am I discovering? Don't focus so much on the what. Focus on the what next. Where do you go from here? What kind of moves do you make from here with the information that you learn? How does this empower you? How will you let it empower you? How will you work on these things to empower you? Spirit, give me 2 cards for the Ten of Wands. Okay, we're going to put this down here like that. And this goes here. There's just these two kind of pointed that way, but it's like too many pointing that way. All right. Hierophant in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, 6 of Pentacles in reverse. You got 3 cards instead of 2. I wanted 2, but 3 came out. There's either lack of commitment. There's lack of commitment for somebody. Let me just back up a little bit. Lack of commitment, not having options, or finding out that something is an illusion. Getting clarity on something that you weren't, that wasn't clear. Because it's like so much to look at, so many different things to see within it, but you didn't know what to do, you didn't know which decision to make, so there's not like clear clarity. But it's like gaining clarity now. Maybe those things that you were looking at were an illusion, and you're finding out, and you're looking at the unfairness in a situation. Somebody's either not giving equally or not giving at all, or they stop giving, and it's causing some issues. It's creating stress. That's why the Ten of Wands is here. This is the Ten of Wands. This is somebody's story. For somebody else, someone's using their religious beliefs to manipulate, to sort of abusing their religious beliefs, imposing it upon you, trying to make you feel like this is what I believe, so this is the right way, or there's a conflict in religious beliefs with somebody. And you're seeing things for what they are, and you see that there's unfairness in it. There's inequality in this. Somebody's giving more than they should, or not getting enough. It's just, you feel like this is not good. It throws me off kilter. It makes me feel imbalanced. It makes me feel like I've put so much into this. I've given so much for what? this person is just making me feel bad. They're kind of, manipulating me with religion, with their beliefs. Either lacking commitment, not committing, or abusing authority, like, manipulating with their religion. It's like, yeah, like false prophet. And for those of you who know who Jim Jones is, David Koresh, you may really want to think about going any further with this, with someone else's beliefs, and they're not like matching, or not matching well, because you have different people who have different belief systems, and they get along well. They're able to meet somewhere in the middle. Maybe somebody's manipulating you to give more than you should, or for you to give more, or trying to manipulate you to get some money from you. That can be it too, and it's a burden. And they may be saying, because here you have the Three of Pentacles and here you have the Six. So somebody could be saying, and this could be something that comes up, hey, let's work together. Let's pool our money together and work together. But then they have ulterior motives to get your money, to maybe get you to invest more, you to put in more, you to dole out more. Multiply this times 2 to get 6, but it's really coming from your end. Again, don't focus on the what is. Let's focus on what next. What do you do about this? Where do you go from here? Spirit, give me one card to clarify the Nine of Wands. Grief popped up. The situation causes grief. It makes you feel bad. Because you've been hurt before. You've gone through trauma before. And this is something that you're kind of, you don't tell everything about the past, For some of you, you're not with someone, or maybe you broke up with somebody recently and took a period of rest. Some of you, but it's like lingering energy, and you need to find a way to kind of resolve this, find some solutions to the situation to resolve this matter. For some of you, this is an energy that is surrounding you because you've gone through something, and it makes it difficult for you to trust, difficult for you to have healthy relationships in the here and now and moving forward. So it could be like a lingering energy due to something that you've experienced in the past, because these are like consistent. Somebody could have been exercising their options because they weren't committed and giving other people too much, giving other people more than they were giving you, and it wasn't fair. And it doesn't necessarily, they could have been exercising their options, or it just could have been, with someone else or other people, or it could be them giving too much to family, friends, giving them more time and energy, than you. And it's like, you've been there, you've done that, you brought that t-shirt. Grief. Mourning over a death of the past. Could be a death of a loved one, a death of something in the past, or something that should have died, death of an old relationship. And this energy is like kind of, it's not, you know, it's kind of stagnant. It's just like sitting here. Sagittarius. I'm going to pull one more card. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius need to surrender? Surrender your attachments to results. And I think you've gotten that before, if I'm not mistaken. It seems like you've gotten it. What is that? Paperclip fell. Okay. Surrender your attachment to results. This looks like something you've gotten before. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So it's pretty much saying, don't worry so much about how things turn out. Focus on doing it. Focusing on getting in on the game, focusing on playing the game, focusing on doing whatever it takes to make it happen like it says, because you've already set your intentions on the results that you'd like to see. You've already put that out there in the universe. Maybe you meditated on it, prayed to God, consulted with your ancestors, turned to your angels, whatever your belief system is. You've already put that out there. It's here now. The opportunity for you to make some changes is here now. Do what needs to be done to make some things happen. Okay? That's what it's saying. Don't worry so much about exactly how it's going to turn out. And even if it doesn't turn out exactly the way you want it, you still gain something from it. It's something that you learn from it that you can take with you from an experience. Okay? And that's what I'm getting. Okay? Alright, Sagittarius, this is all that I have for now. If you're interested in life coaching, please contact me. You can inquire about it. Or if you'd like a reading, that's coming up in June. If you'd like a reading, you can connect with me through my website below, summerintuition.com. And before you leave, please give me the like, give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and it helps me to keep it going. All right, thank you so much, you guys. Love you. Take care. I'll be back in June.